I've recently heard about a new trick with Jericho and it is super OP. Here's how it works. I'll be using the Bloon lab to show you guys. Basically, you want to have Jericho to level 15. You can read the description. Bloon adjustment now affects sent balloons in addition to natural balloons. Now, my initial thought with this level of Jericho is it only adjusts balloons, not mob class. So like if I sent ceramics, for example, a lot of these ceramics are regrow fortified phase, which can be a pretty deadly rush if you have level 15 Jericho. However, what I found out about recently is it actually works on Moabs too. So you can send Titan mobs for only 4.5k, but have them super adjusted to all of these properties. And here's the craziest part, with level 15 Jericho, it also works on tight BFBs. It doesn't work on ZOMGs though. Now, I'm not sure if it's actually intended for it to be able to adjust BFBs, because for example, if I send out round 30, Jericho does not adjust natural BFBs, but he can adjust sent ones. So that doesn't make total sense to me. But either way, we will be abusing this rush in today's video and trying to win some Whole Masters games with it. Let's hop right into it. Okay, our first match with Jericho, ladies and gentlemen, we're against Boof Pack. I'm gonna skip Neo Highway, and we got the map times up. Okay. I mean, it's kind of unlikely we'll make it all the way into the later game rounds to showcase level 15 on this map because you're not going to get level 15 Jericho early, but I can try. As for the loadout, let's go with this. I've been seeing this strategy a lot in Whole Masters recently. Wizard, Boomerang, Banana Farm, and it appears to be a pretty strong one in some of these maps, so I wanted to give it a shot myself. Off the rip, we will do a Wizard start. Just a Fireball, and then hopefully with Fireball Wizard we can get a Jericho down round 1. They got Quincy, Cyber Quincy with Tack, okay. Interesting that they play Cyber Quincy all the way outside of the middle area. I'm not sure about if I agree with that play. Oh wait, did I over-eco? I think I did. Did we get another eco boost? Let's see. No, I got Jericho down in time. Okay, we're chilling. We're chilling. And then we'll get a second Wizard on our end because one Wizard's not going to be able to handle. Basically, the plan inside of these early game rounds is to work towards a top path 3rd tier Wizard. That's going to be what defends early for me. So just get Arcane Blast for now. Oh man, this is actually struggling. Put Jericho in strong targeting too. I don't really know what to target these Wizards on. Do I get Intense Magic on this guy? Let's do it. Okay, I think we're kind of handling now. They've got both these Wizards up, yeah. The start's going to be a little bit scuffed because, again, I'm not really experienced with this loadout. First time I've gone it, but we'll figure it out. Now, as for my opponent's strategy, I'm assuming they're on Tack Wizard farm. That makes the most amount of sense with Tack and Cyber Quincy off the start on this map. Let's get a farm on our end. Nice. We don't need to get Arcane Mastery until round 5, my guess is. And I will have my first steal available from Jericho on this round. That's the nice part about Jericho. The steals are going to add up slowly but surely, and then adjustments going to come in. My strong rushes from Jericho are going to come in, and Boof Pack won't have a good time. Jericho's probably the most annoying hero to play against in the game. Red steal. Nice. This sells for, what, 385, so I need 800, give or take? Okay, I should go forward in a second. Get it. And this will defend everything until round 8 purple balloons. So for round 8 purples, I'll probably just need to get a Boomerang on our end. Just a low tier Boomerang to pop the purple layer, and then this can clean up the insides. Alright, round 6, we'll send some black balloons. They go for a second Banana Farm, okay. We will get a second Banana Farm on my end as well. I could send yellows, I don't think it's smart though. Yellows would overrun their Tack Shooter. The reason it's not good though, but the reason it's not good is because they can defend a lot of them with Cyber Quincy level 3 ability, and then Tower Boost and stuff. It would be hard to force defense. I'd have to send a ton of yellows to do that, so we're gonna hold off on yellows. We'll use the steal though. Assuming they're sending purples now. Yep. Switch the hand. Okay. I should be fine against these. Yeah, we're chilling. This 202 Boomerang on last targeting is actually doing pretty good against the purples. They used a balloon boost. Let's go for one more Banana Farm. I'll be greedy with it. 3 Banana Farm start. There's the Shimmer on my opponent's end. Okay. Let's get Greater Production. Nice. And if I get rushed round 11, we can probably just get Glaive Ricochet with this Wizard. We'll do a lot of damage. If it's a big rush, we can just Tower Boost. Let's buy Glaive Ricochet. Alright, there's the Necromancer on their end. And I'm assuming they're sending me camos. In that case, we probably should get up a Shimmer. Will be what's necessary. Alright, sell that. Still don't have a Shimmer on my end. Wait, steal from them? Now we get the Shimmer up. Everything's going well. I like how this is played out. I feel like that was a pretty solid early game. That's how you kind of play a strategy. Next up, let's go for a bank. Remember, we're still going to try to take it somewhat late to get that level 15 Jericho, even though this map's probably not the best for it. That's the goal of the video. So bank's going to be helping me work towards that. Can I get it before the round ends? Oh my gosh, I hate it. I hate when that happens. I feel like that happens almost every video. I'm just like a quarter of a second away from getting my bank at the end of the round. And that makes a huge difference. Because you get the big cash influx from the bank at the end of rounds. Okay, they're sending me some of those. Let's go for this. I should be fine. Just space ceramics aren't really that deadly. And this boomerang could be upgraded to like a Moab press or a bionic later to help me for Moabs. Let's get a little bit of eco as well. Why not? We definitely have a late game advantage with Boomerang Wizard over Attack Wizard. Boomerang gives you some nice defensive options later. I think we'll go to like... Do I want to go 1k eco? I think that's probably a good amount. But yeah, the Jericho steals have been huge for me. Look at this, $1,800 stolen. So that means I've gained $1,800 and my opponent's lost $1,800, which is a $3,600 swing of money just from the Jericho steals alone. Pretty impactful. We've got 3 tower boosts as well, so we can tower boost against the rush without really sweating it too much. They used Rapid Shot there, and they're actually leaking a little bit. There's 1,000 eco. Wait, they used Rapid Shot there. That means... could send a Fortified Moab. They just went for a Sprayer, though. I'm not going to send anything. Are they going to send me a Fortified Moab? Kind of expecting it. Yep. Tower boost this. I think I need 2 Bionics. And I'm dead. How does that die? Okay, our next match with Jericho is against Bo. Interesting name. I'm gonna skip Inflection. I'm hoping to get a little bit of a longer map. Okay, Off-Tide works. By the way, I definitely just overestimated the, what's it called, Bionics last game. I shouldn't have done double Bionic. It would have been better just to go for a Turbocharge. I wouldn't need Tower Boost anyways if I went for Turbocharge. But as for Off-Tide, what strategy? Do I want to just run the same loadout? Why not? Let's do it. The reason I didn't go for Turbocharge initially is because Turbocharge is like 2,000 plus more expensive than the defense I went for, and I just assumed my defense would hold. But it didn't, so, you know, it happens. We'll follow the same flowchart, by the way, I did last game, I think, with how I build my defense and whatnot. They're going Dartling, DJ Ben, so they're going one of the meta loadouts. I think our rushes couldn't do, level 15 rushes can do pretty good against DJ Ben Dartling, though. So it should be an exciting thing to test out. Alright. Jericho can go right here. Perfect. There's DJ Ben. And let's just continue ecoing. Maybe honestly balloon boost some green balloons at them too, because this can probably force a lot of leaks. Let's do it. Alright, we forced tower boost on there, and that's good. I always take a tower boost force. Upgrade you. Jericho's on strong. Everything's going well here. This is a good start. Back to last target on the sky. And we force the powerful darts, okay. I was wondering if we can skip out on the Intense Magic upgrade because it's an easier map. But I don't think so. Intense Magic makes a huge difference for the Arcane Blast. He doesn't have very much Pierce to begin with. Alright, let's get our first mana farm down. With a Farmer and a Bloon Bot. Oh, I misplaced this slightly. It would have been nice if it could reach the start here. Like where the Bloons are at this point. But the nice part is, once you buy Arcane Mastery, which I'll have soon, it increases the range. So, it'll be able to reach at that once I get Arcane Mastery. Alright, steal from them. They cross-path their Dartling to avoid the steal. Fair enough. And placed on a Sniper. So it's Dartling Sniper, which is expected. No surprise there. Alright. They balloon boost at me, that's fine. Upgrade you. Just do a little bit of targeting here. And we anti-stoled that round. That's the nice part about the Arcane Mastery. It seeks the balloons and anti-stols. So it's pretty good against eco strategies for that reason. Now, what do we think the third is from my opponent? Probably Super Monkey would be my guess. It's most likely Dartling, Sniper Super. The strategy everyone's going, which I kind of fancy my chances here. I don't think this is a great map for that loadout. A little bit of a difficult map. Alright, Yellow Balloons. We're going to go for a Boomerang here. The thing about the Wizard is it only has 3 layers of damage, so it takes 2 shots against Yellow Balloons. But our Boomerang peeling 1 layer from a lot of the yellows can help out a lot. So that's my thought process. And I'll need the Glaives anyways for Purple Balloons. Alright, switch the hand. Because they're going to be sending me yellows or purples in a second. They're not semi-purples. Now they are. We should be fine against these. They're balloon boosting again. So that's 2 balloon boosts to use for my opponent, by the way. Gotta keep in mind how many balloon boosts have been used. We're still leaking against the purples. Wow. The Boomerang didn't do as good as I thought it would do. It's fine. Lead balloons their way. That'll force the Hydro Rocket Pods. There it is. Want to work towards a Monkey Bank next on my end. Let's get Glaive Ricochet. Steal again. Okay, my steals haven't been super effective, but that's the thing about Jericho. It's hard to avoid steals later in the game, so even if they avoid them well early, later we'll get good steals. Alright, we're fine against that. I should be able to get around 13 bank. They're sending me Space Ceramics. We should be fine against that rush. That was a very small rush. Upgrade the bank. Okay. Interesting. Yeah, Space Ceramics don't do anything. They're targeting their Dartling willy-nilly. That's... I think I want to rush them. Just to force some more defense. Okay, yeah, we forced Benjamin level 3, but that's good. And they can rush again and force something solid. Okay, I should have sent some regions in there. That's fine. I didn't really force as much as I would have hoped. But it's all good. It's all good. Let's get a little bit more eco. I don't know how much I want to end up with, but a solid amount of eco, at least. Okay, they're sending me another rush. Just tower boost this. Still no supply crate on their end, by the way. Supply drop. Alright, we should be fine against that. Yep. I don't think I need more glaives there. I could have just kept my other stuff with the bionic, but I got more glaives. I don't know. I felt like it. Wasn't really the smartest decision. And it's Engineer. Dartling Engineer. Sniper. That's interesting. Okay. I'll send a little bit more eco than I was planning on sending, because I want to block some balloon trap income as well. Okay, some camel balloons. No, they're gonna be fine against those. That was just adjustment, randomly getting through, but they got Dartlings with camo detection in the back of the map. Alright, 1500 plus eco. I think I'm gonna upgrade this to an I'm a Flown soon. Let's sell this in a second. Sell, upgrade. We're fine. Not even close. Okay. Let's steal. And let's use this. Get you up. Let's use your ability and get a second one up. Good farming. I gotta be careful for tight ceramics. That's the main thing you gotta worry about with this loadout. I'm gonna sell this and get a... yeah, one of these. This will be upgraded to a Prince of Darkness later. For tight ceramics. Alright, are they gonna rush me with them? Let's see. If they don't, I can send tight ceramics towards my opponent as well, which I'm considering doing. Level 15 Jericho is still far away. I don't know if I want to upgrade all the way to level 15 yet. Without getting a 5th tier farm on my side first. I do want to do that rush, of course, but I'm just trying to find the right timing, you know? Okay, force tower boost on their end. That's good. We just baited tower boost with sending nothing. We baited it. The sells for 14k, and then I can get that ability. I don't have the ability back in time. I would have been able to get a Monkey Wall Street. I should be fine against this rush. Yep. We'll get Monkey Wall Street this round pretty comfortably. This ability is 15k, so I need, what, 31k on hand? They just bought Plasma Accelerator on their side for fun. Okay, that's fine. Plan against this fortified ZOMG is Prince of Darkness. I can't afford it yet. Sell, collect, Prince of Darkness. Yep. And how leveled up is Jericho, okay? Let's think about this Jericho level now. Wait, I need to stall this more as well. I'd probably wait a couple more rounds. Dude, this ZOMG is actually insane. I'm not gonna lie. They're sending ceramics, interestingly. Tower boostless. I should be fine. I don't think they'll smart ceramic rush. Get Glaive Lord. Yeah, we're chilling against... What are these ceramic rushes? I don't understand. Let's upgrade Jericho. And send tight BFBs. Yes. You see how we sent normal BFBs and they're fortified? That's because of the adjustment thing. Tower boost us? We're good, we're good. Let's go! Oh my gosh, the adjustment rush worked. Even though it didn't kill them, they were scared from it and they counter rushed me and I'd easily defend. That's what I'm talking about, ladies and gentlemen. What a game. We take those. All right, last match of today's video takes us to Glade. I'm definitely not gonna go the same strategy on this map. I think we'll go Dartling Alchemist farm in Jericho. So let's run it. Now my plan in this game is to go pretty much all in with the level 15 Jericho rush. And the thing with my strategy is it struggles a lot to DDTs, unless you can like afford a Bloon exclusion zone, which I'm not going to be able to afford this game. So I want the game to end basically before round 26, which means tight Moabs round 25 with the level 15 rush is kind of going to be my game plan here, you could say. Now they're going Heli, and they brought Biker Bones, which is interesting. Not really sure what to make of that. Heli is not really something you see on this map too often. Let's get Jericho down. Perfect. Nice to see a different strategy though. And let's get Farmer, Bloon Bot, and we'll roll with it. Now, normally when I see Heli Biker Bones, I think Heli Ice Village, but I feel like this guy's going to a farm strategy. Heli Ice Village on this map would be kind of crazy. I would think so. And there's semi-spaced balloons as well, which typically means farm. Alright, let's get Powerful Darts on you. They upgrade their Heli to Quad Darts, so they're good over there. Now we'll just max eco it up. Okay. Now with my loadout, I feel like I kind of have to go Alchemist because Dartling struggles a ton, like round 13, round 16 and stuff, if you don't have Benjamin paired with it. And obviously I can't go Benjamin if I'm trying to do level 15 Jericho Rush. So Alchemist pairs really well with the Dartling because Alch buffed Hydro Rocket Pods is quite good. So that's kind of my thought process with my loadout. Alright, they got their banana farm up, so it is banana farm. Let's get our banana farm up. And I'll have a steal here in a second. And I'm gonna need to upgrade my Dartling too. Okay. There we go. Faster barrel spin, that's gonna defend the white balloons. And they got their Heli into a, what is that, 202 Heli, so that should be able to defend white balloons on their end. They balloon boosted white balloons, which is interesting. I don't think balloon boosting does anything here. Our defense holds. Yeah. Kind of a waste of a balloon boost in my opinion. That Heli has been surprising me though. The 202 Heli can hold off white balloons and black balloons pretty well, even with a hero that's not popping that many balloons either. It's not going to do very good against yellow balloons though, so I'm considering sending a yellow balloon rush to force a tower boost. If we can get them like out of tower boosts, or just not having boost available for the round 25 Moab rush, it's going to be very deadly. Okay, there's a tower boost forced. Perfect. And force second Heli as well. Alright, I'll take that. Let's steal again. Go for a second banana farm. And we'll upgrade it. Gotta be careful against Region Zebras next round. Okay, they stopped ecoing as well, which leads me to believe I'm gonna get rushed. Oh, they're back to ecoing. Second Dartling. Alright, am I getting rushed here? No. Okay, we'll go for an upgrade farm. Huh. I wonder what their plan is. They stopped ecoing really early. I guess they're probably just upgrading the Helis a bunch. What would their third be? That's what I'm really considering. I've got no clue as to what this guy's third is. Alright, round 10 rush. Upgrade this. We're good. Since they rush so hard, I think I'm just gonna... Okay, it's ice. Okay. I think I'm just gonna go for a plantation on this farm. Crosspath it. And I do want to force ice upgrades for sure. I can't let them just be with that. So let's do something. Let's. Alright. Razor Rotors is OP as crap with Biker Bones. What the heck? It just like killed everything instantly. Lead to gold. I guess rushing that was a bad idea. You know? I should be fine against that rush. Yeah. Let's go for a second farm. But Alk buffed Hydrocopods is OP. Lesson learned with rushing the Biker Bones buffed Helis. Those things are insane. Even on a map like Glade. I don't think I'm going for a bank this game, or at least we can go for a bank later. Maybe I'm a Flown to rush them with the round 20, with the level 15 stuff. Could be a decent idea. I gotta remember, I have 3 tower boosts available too, which is huge. I feel like he's rushing me. No? Okay. Fair enough. Surprised no rush is being sent. I might send a fortified mob in round 18. Definitely considering that. One thing I should do, though, is get an Alchemist on my end. Just a 0-2-2. This does a lot of fortified mob damage. Alright, send one of these. Steal. What's their plan? They stun it, and they got a mob press up. Okay, or mob shove, not mob press. You know what I meant to say. Alright, let's get a bank on my end. We're gonna get the bottom crosspath bank. I think there's more leads on this round. So I guess I can go for lead to gold. I don't know if it's worth. They're sending me that. Sell this. Tower boost this. Rocket Storm. We're good. That was a big rush they sent. Alright, BFB. This is not going to be very fun to defend. How much does this cost? 16k. Get this up. We should be fine. Rocket Storm. Yeah, we're chilling. No tower boost needed. Okay, I'm in a good spot. I'm in a really good spot now. This guy's completely broke. I know I could probably kill them with, like, tons of rushes, but I'm just gonna wait till I get level 15 Jericho. That's my plan. Just wait on it. I'm gonna sell this, though. Yeah. I get the Dartling back in there. And get a bank up. Until I'm a Flown. Gotta be careful if we get all out rushed, but I think I'll be fine. They got an Arctic Wind on their end. Okay. Level 15 Jericho is really expensive is the thing, so I don't actually know how much it's going to cost next round. It's going to cost a lot of cash. Let's steal from them. Okay, tight ceramics, it's not going to do anything. Alright, tower boost this. Use your ability. Yeah, we're fine. Now I feel like I definitely don't afford the level 15. Dang, I really wanted to kill this guy with it. Oh no. I can't wait to round 26 either. Are they going to die against just regular balloons? Please say they don't die against AI. No, they're not dead. They're not dead. They're not dead. Okay. How much does this cost? There's no way I'm affording it. Alright, sending me more. Tower Boost again. Rocket Storm again. Yeah. They're dead against the balloons. No! Come on. No! Oh, we tried. We tried. We had one game with a good level 15 rush, but it's hard to get a game that goes late enough to set it up and all of that, especially when you're getting hard maps like Glade and Time's Up. Let me know if you want to see more of the Jericho strat in the future. Mehalic out. Peace, guys. Have a good one.